Could you be the freak out pedal? Could you do the yeah, you ready? Yeah. All right, so what's up everyone? So now we're on to It's Halloween from 1st of October, and I love this song. This one doesn't require, but it was recorded on a 7-string tuned down to drop A. So you have a 7-string in standard tuning, and then you drop the lowest string down a step to A. And I have my 8-string here, which I just clipped off a string for a 7-string because I forgot to bring it. Also in the song, a lot of the noise that Rob was so kind to add in for our intro was made by a freak out pedal, which simulates feedback of a really, really loud amp being next to your guitar. So if you want to match it exactly, you could get that, or get a really, really, really loud amp and put it right next to your guitar. And that will do it. And if you're on a 6-string, you can mimic it pretty close to something that would be really fun to play along to. Just whatever the low note is doing, you do that on the A string since they're in the same octave. If I play it on just the low E and A strings that you would have on a 6-string, still sounds pretty great. And even instead of doing the tritone that happens in the choruses, you could do that with, instead of doing 1, 0, because you don't have that low note, you could do 0, 1 on the A, and it still sounds great. Or really bad, depending on, it is a tritone. So you would still be able to do it. So if you're on a 6-string, you can make those changes. And I guess I've already gone through so much of the song, but it's a really, really simple one. So the power chords, you start on the 5th fret, just barring, because we're in a drop tuning. 5th fret, strumming through them. 8, 7, 5, 4, 4. 8, 7, 5, 4, 4, 5. 8, 7, 5, 4. And then mixing up the palm muting and straight picking. And then sometimes I do that. 4, 5, 4, 5, 1 noise. And that's the riff. And remember, you're picking through that 8th fret and then going to palm mutes after. And then there's a lot of room for noise in the track. And if you have the freak out pedal or some way to get feedback, the way that I was playing it, I was trying to get feedback in between these notes. So I would continue palm muting on this side, but kind of bounce through the frets to give the feedback pedal some room to wah. And that's the main riff. And then both the chorus and the breakdown at the end are just a tritone, palm muted. And the way to get that is just go to the lowest string, 1st fret, and then open on the next string. And just palm mute and really dig into it. And the rhythm on it, I believe it's the same for the chorus and the breakdown. It's the second chug is on the upbeat. So it's like boom, da, dum, boom, dum, boom, dum.
Tapping right on your mic.
Oh, I am. Oh, sorry, Rob. Oh, do you have headphones in? Oh, I'm sorry.
I was like, what's he pounding? Okay.
It's like, so if I get mad at you, it's like, sorry, Rob. So it's boom, da, dum, boom, da, dum. And if you're having trouble, you can think of that downbeat, boom, da, dum, and you're doing it on the upbeat. And someone pointed out in one of the comments that it's the same as a Chelsea Grin song, a breakdown in that. I don't think it's exactly the same, but it's a pretty awesome rhythm. So, and I'm sure I've heard that song. So maybe it is exact. I don't think it is, but ours has mandolins in it. But I think it might just be a really classic like breakdown rhythm. Whether that's because of them or not, I'm not sure. But it is what first came into my head when I thought about that, and it could be because of Chelsea Grin. Oh, and then just the open note. And then just a few little fills there, pinch harmonics, pick scrapes, feedback wails, That's pretty much it. And if you're playing this on a 6-string, instead of 1-0, you would go 0-1 for the tritone. And then for the open note, I would go the E and A strings together if I were playing it on a 6-string. And that's really the whole song. And then it's the mandolins that are just going crazy. It's just a really simple, sludgy good time. All right, I'm gonna play it in context so you can hear it and see how many things I got wrong, and can't wait to hear your cover of it. And again, I'm bouncing between the frets to give the feedback pedal some time to wail. But if you're not playing it with feedback, I wouldn't worry about bouncing around the frets. There it is. And then just a little slower, I think. Then one of the guitars keeps going. And that's It's Halloween. And here's I Left My Pants in Chicago. We want to thank you for watching this video, and I can't wait to see the cover of this song that you're going to do. If you're going to do it, send it to us and maybe we'll send you a cassette or something. Thanks for being a fan of Foo. We'll see you soon.